everyone, I hope you're all doing so well and having an amazing week, and welcome to this little review of Old Holland's Mars Black. Also, thank you so much for your wonderful comments on my last video. I know there are many artists out there who do not want to touch black oil paint because they've been told they should never use it by their teachers, or they are an impressionist artist. Now I know most impressionist artists do not go anywhere near black oil paint. But for me personally, I absolutely adore using black. I'm an artist that loves high contrast. Any sort of drama in my paintings, I'm right there, that's what I want. So I really love using black. It's an absolute must for me. There are times when I just feel like you cannot replace black. I also like to paint a lot of deep and dark skin tones, a lot of rich skin tones in my portraits. And in those cases, I really find that black works beautifully to create an incredible intensity and depth. So I think it also works beautifully in eyes as well. So it's just a perfect colour for me. When you're choosing a black, you will then find yourself in a bit of a dilemma because, like all key colours on the palette, it is a choice. There are some differences between blacks. Some are more transparent, some are more intense, and so you have to make the decision as to what type of black that you want. So far in my artistic journey, this black, Mars Black, is my absolute favourite. I've tried a few different blacks. I've tried ivory black, which is more transparent, it's not as intense. I've also tried chromatic black by Gamblin. As you see, I used up quite a lot of this. I used to really enjoy this. I still do think it's an absolutely brilliant black, and I know there are a lot of artists who are huge fans of this black. So if you don't want like the complete ultimate intensity, which is this, then you might want to look into this, or also ivory black as well. Mars Black is a synthetic iron oxide. It is a modern colour, so it's 20th century. Unfortunately, there isn't therefore a ton of history about it. It does have a very interesting name though. It is named after the Greek god of iron and war, Mars. Unfortunately, it's not named after Mars bars, which is what I was really hoping. But it's sadly not the case. So what is this colour? This colour is the dark, deep depths of night. This is the intense black you have been longing for if you really love black, and if you want it to be, if you want dark colours to be, intense in your work. Just to be aware, because it is so black, because it is so intense, it can overpower your mixes, but you just have to add in a very little bit, and I think it creates it plays beautifully with my other colours and just darkens it to the level that I want, depending on how much I add. Finally, the price. You're looking around £9 to £11 in the UK. Of course, whites and blacks tend to be pretty much the only affordable colours in really premium brands. So if you want to start out with checking out some premium brands, and you want to you're on a budget, then maybe take a look at trying out some of the whites and the blacks and maybe the earth colours. Now I will switch to my palette and I'll show you what this colour looks like. So here we have one tube of Mars Black, and as I mentioned before, I really think it's cool how they have the Dutch name on the tube, and then it's listed synthetic iron oxide on the side and the pigment number. And here we have black on the right, Mars Black on the right. On the left we have Daniel Smith's titanium white that I'm testing out at the moment, and at the top is I don't know if you can still see it, but it is Indian yellow that I'm going to mix in with this. Now look how intense this black is. It's absolutely incredible, so strong, such a intense colour. And I'm going to show you also what it looks like when a little bit is mixed with white. Now you have to be really careful with it, because if you mix too much, obviously it's just going to darken the white way too much, and it'll be kind of useless. But as you can see, if I just add a tiny bit, you can create incredibly intense shadows just from just a small amount, which is really amazing. You don't need much, and that's what I really like about it. You don't have to use a ton of paint to build up the colour, which is incredible. And I'm going to mix it just a teeny tiny bit with Indian yellow, and you can see how, again, it's really darkened the colour, but it hasn't blocked out the colour. You can still see the colour itself. So it is brilliant for darkening tones as well. So I just think it is a beautiful and incredible black, and I hope you check it out. Take care, guys.